Hello, welcome to Shad Life. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about jumping, not so much how to jump. I'm assuming you already know how to jump by this point. If you're watching this video, this is mostly going to be about how to get more pop, right? And basically, it comes down to one basic timing move, and I'm going to show you a couple of clips on what that's all about. But the first thing that I want to talk about is what motions you need to do on the bike in order to get more pop. So, as you approach the ramp, you want to get into preload. So, you're already in that tack position, you're already standing, knees bent, and you get down into the preload. So, you're crouching a bit and you're pressing into your pedals with your feet right as you come up onto the ramp. So you're pressing with your feet and you start to pull with your arms. So this is called the row. You're pulling with your arms, pressing with your feet, right? The key is right here what you do different if you want to get pop versus no pop. So if you want to get pop, when you come here, you want to continue pulling the handlebars so you come off like this. And so to do that, you pull the handlebars towards your chest or towards your hips, more or less, somewhere in here, right? You just keep pulling the bars. And so one of the reasons why I struggled for so long to get pop off of jumps is because I would be eyeballing my landing, and as I come off the jump, right about here, I would start pushing my bars forward to aim for the landing, right? Well, the moment I do that, the bike's gonna do this. Sometimes the wheel will even come off the ramp early and not utilize the ramp. And then I will go more on a trajectory like this, right? But if I continue pulling on the handlebars as I go off, like this, notice the front wheel is still going up. I'm pushing with my legs, keeping the back wheel into the ramp. And you'll notice as I get into the air on this next video I'm going to show you, that it isn't until here that I start to level off the bike and I'm getting quite a bit more pop. So I'll get, pretty much this high versus this high. And in fact, when you see the two videos, you'll notice when I get no pop, I land here, and when I get pop, I land out here somewhere and I get a lot higher. So the key to getting that pop has a lot to do with the amount of pull you do on the handlebars as you come off the lip. And so you want to just keep pulling and not push forward too early. So let's watch those two clips and then we'll talk about this. So you'll notice in the first clip I got a lot higher and a bit further. You actually, believe it or not, getting pop doesn't have a lot to do with more distance. It has to do with more height. So if you properly get more pop, your distance is going to be based more on the speed you're going, not so much how much pop you're going, because you can go slower, get a lot higher pop, and still land in the same place as you do if you're doing more of what I call a racer jump, where you push the bars forward, which was the second clip that we saw. So getting more pop isn't necessarily what you need to do to get more distance, because a lot of times doing that racer style jump is your quickest way to get to the landing, especially that's why we call it racer jumping. Is it's usually what you do if you're going for speed and not for style or height, right? So yeah, the key takeaway that I hope you get from this is that, and this is something you'll have to practice, and I would practice it on something smaller like this and not a big jump, is keep pulling on those handlebars until after your rear wheel comes off the transition. Just think about pulling them towards your midsection here, waist, chest, whatever terminology works for you, and you'll magically get more pop. Once you're in the air, then all the other mechanics, and I've talked about this in previous videos, come into play to level off the bike. That's when you push forward and you absorb with your legs. That levels off the bike. That's the anti-row. And then if you're going to come down and land on flat like this, I usually press my legs down right before I land to get the back wheel to come down first. So that's pretty much it. I hope this video helps you learn how to get more pop. I appreciate your support for my channel. Please like and subscribe. Peace.